that's a really great question. Thank you for asking that. We usually say every 3 to 5 years you should review it. That doesn't mean you're going to need to change anything, but that's just kind of a good, think about where you were 5 years ago, what your life looked like. Were you married? Were you single? Did you have kids? Were your kids, minors or or not? And what about 5 years before that? A lot changes every 5 years, and you should at least sit down and say, okay, who have I named as the guardians of these kids? You might name 60-year-old parents as guardians of your kids, but what about 70-year-old parents? What about when they're 75? And so every 5 years or so, you should at least just do a check-in to make sure that it's okay. But once you do it once, it's really easy to amend. And once you do it once, technically you never have to amend it again. The stuff will last forever.
So, like, as far as if you purchase a home,
you'd want to
add it right away.
Yeah. So the idea would be you'd want to at least make the informed decision of, should I put this house? I'm acquiring a house I have a trust. Do I want to just acquire the house in the name of the trust or not?
What's the fee every time you add something? Because
Zero.
frankly, we do a lot of transactions in my family.
So for somebody like you, in terms of real estate, you would probably say, let's just keep all of the real estate owned, by husband and wife as joint tenants, knowing that if you're going to be selling the house every 24 months. Okay, chances are we're going to sell this house before something goes wrong with both of us as a young, healthy, married couple. But it's no more work and no extra cost to buy a house in the name of your trust, or to then sell the house.
So you just automatically. What about a vehicle?
Vehicles, we recommend never putting in the name of the trust because there are liability concerns with no-fault insurance that can cause big problems. Vehicles should always be titled in the name of the primary driver. And there's a probate exception to your vehicle. So basically they've recently changed it. It used to be financially limited, but these days if you die with basically a little bit of assets and